Turner ever gives up playing Ross Mulder, we've seen just the man. Yeah. The reason I dress like this is that I'm the self-proclaimed Pirate Laureate of Penzance. So inspired was I by the Times' 2 attempts to break the world record with the number of pirates in one place, that I wrote not 1 but 3 poems, 2 of which you're going to hear now. In 2011 we took the record back from Hastings and they took it back again in 2012 I think, and we tried again in 2014. This first poem illustrates how the idea of becoming a pirate takes over your whole being. And the poem is written in the style of Gilbert and Sullivan, their song The Modern Major General. Close by you there will be a song sheet.
Oh.
With the lyrics, and seeing as I'm going to sing this, I will be fully expecting you to join in the last line of each verse printed in bold. Don't worry about your singing voice, you haven't heard mine yet. Well, this is it. Pick it up. Well, I am the very model of a fellow who writes doggerel, and hoping for a weekend full of rest and beer, well, several. He's press ganged by his wife and kids, in fact they're most fanatical. And now I have to dress in something seen as quite piratical. So sat before a mirror on this morning feeling mutinous, a red bandana on my head, a false black beard, ridiculous. An old pierced ear is open up and filled with something pendulous. It's been a while, I hope it doesn't bring about my tinnitus.
It's been a while, I hope it doesn't bring about his tinnitus.
Debate is taking place amongst my kids, it sounds quite ominous, of which of my 2 legs should be removed. It was unanimous. A peg leg for the right, and I begin to feel quite nauseous at one's idea that Daddy's face be conjoined with an octopus. The meeting of my eyes and Sal's mascara has been unforeseen, and part of me is wondering if maybe it is Maybelline. I must admit I don't look back, somewhat the rakish libertine. A bit like Johnny Depp, a bit like Johnny Depp in that film Pirates of the Caribbean.
A bit like Johnny Depp in that film Pirates of the Caribbean.
Tricorn hat upon my head, a sea change washes over me. No more the gentleman am I, I'll say goodbye to Bonhomie. I must be blessed with pirate blood stirred up to face the enemy. The history books will soon be filled with stories of my infamy. My name will be the one that folks will forward as the one to fear, the number 1 to go to when you need a murderous buccaneer. My dander's up and I am restless for a ship to commandeer, to go off raiding all along the coast of darkest Devonshire.
He wants to go off raiding on the coast of darkest Devonshire.
But first I must embark upon the challenge set before our town. Apparently another place has dared to steal our treasure's crown. Our records of most pirates in one place is now turned upside down. We must address the issue on the spring bank holiday showdown. With Penzance think of pirates, whereas Hastings it's historical. You straightway think 1066 and certainly not nautical. What goes around will come around, I think they call it cyclical. I don't think they would like it if we reenacted Senlac Hill.
We're sure they wouldn't like it if we reenacted Senlac Hill.
It's 20,000 Cornishmen and 20,000 maids and all, and if you are from far away, feel free to rally to the call. Just stand up and be counted as we've got a score to overhaul. 'Cause if you love this land, it's not just ours, it's also your Cornwall. Come one and all from right around the rest of the peninsula. It's times like these 'tis such a shame we can't bring back our diaspora. Let Cornish pride rise up like cream and we'll be Hastings' conqueror. And if we don't take back our crown, I'll use some choice vernacular.
Yes, if we don't take back our crown, we'll use some choice vernacular.
Well, that poem celebrated the upcoming of Pirate Day in 2014. This next one deals with the pain of failing to break the record by a mere 77 souls. 14,000 people dressed as pirates from a town with a population of 20,000. And there were people, obviously, from further away. As soon as we knew we had failed, a rumour circulated about how many pirates were still in the pubs of Penzance, doing what pirates all want to do. This poem is a pub crawl in which we hunt down just where the pirates were too. It makes mention of all the Penzance's traditional pubs, count them as it always, and it also has what I believe to be the first record of the word thalassoharpaxaphobe, which means fear of pirates. Harpaxaphobia is a fear of robbers, and thalassophobia is a fear of the sea, so I stuck them both together. This is Penzance, twinned with Tortuga. Tortuga is a pirate's haven on the Caribbean island of Haiti. It was a refuge where they brought and spent all their plunder. It's called Penzance, twinned with Tortuga. 14,000 plus on Penzance prom, 2/3 of the town's population. Pirates as far as patched eye could see, a picture of subordination. An attempt to beat a world record with Guinness there as the decider. The most pirates ever assembled since Rome was on bog off at Asda. When it was announced we'd fallen short, disappointment was hardly the word. 77 souls lost at sea, and a rumour was then overheard. Our town was still full to the gunnels, with pirates both hearty and bladdered, some for whom this was just one more day and others who couldn't be bothered. Like blind Captain Cat, let me take you on an imagined pub crawl through town with the righteous zeal of Captain Bligh. Damn it, let's hunt these mutineers down. Let's seek them out from first to last. There'll be pirates all over the globe. Tell one and all that we aren't afeared. I'm no thalassoharpaxaphobe. There are pirates in the Pirate Inn. Some succumb to Alexander's charm. Corsairs singing shanties in the bath, or firmly locked in the farmer's arms. Pirates are found manning the longboat, they're content till the sound of 8 bells, while privateers who favour the yacht haul up like scarlet-faced pimpernels. Pirates are tooled up in the London, pistols cocked in the White Lion's lair, armed with a steak knife in the Navy, and with a spoon in the Tremonnier. Look, there's Anne Bonny and Mary Read, 3 sheets to the wind in the Severn, hoping to find their way to the prom, so in that they may be forgiven. Young Ben Gunn with Mariner Jack Beard feels a bit Moby Dick in the heads. With guttural sound he's tempest bound for a morning that everyone dreads. A smoker returned to the Dolphin, cries with a voice to waken the dead. Now then, me dears, where's me buccaneers? The pub roars back, on your buckethead. A green Blackbeard who hopes to prey on some young ladies in the lugger, till one with My Little Pony hair knees his groin and scuppers a bugger. Blind Pew hooks me with his tattooed hand, presses into my palm a black spot. Did he just say to me, weigh anchor? Now then, I couldn't be sure or not. In the shade at the back of the Turks, there's an exchange of filthy lucre. Captain Kidd slaps cards on the table in a vigorous game of euchre. Tall tales abound on Alverton Street. Humphrey Davies in his element. There's no need for nitrous oxide here, given the sound of the merriment. Way up somewhere over the Benbow, on the roof, obeying his orders, a watchman takes aim with his musket. He's set to repel all surfboarders. Below, a pirate sings of his death, a chameleon-like troubadour. Remember the Starman, Davy Jones. There's most songs in his locker, I'm sure. In the Star, Jack Sparrow's mascara runs unchecked for a lost paramour, while at the bar a wretched Bluebeard is harangued by his mother's-in-law. Within range of both lamp and whistle rum, Captain Morgan is spewing, while dancers reel around the fountain, at least I think that's what they're doing. Pirates who are part of the Union, or the ones that are pressed for the crown. Given half a chance, you know Penzance likes to see its world turned upside down. And there's the ghost of Robert Newton, long past ever getting the ailing. Lies slumped in a corner, mouth agape, and dreams of the next boat he'll sail in. The roustabout at rest, dear of him, his saliva drips unencumbered. Long John relives his buccaneer days and the spice of life he has plundered. Was it those who lined upon the prom, all 14,000 at 4 o'clock, who behaved like pirates would do? Or were the guilty ones still in the dock? Those boys and girls more happy to drink the Guinness than be record breakers? Perhaps you've got to ask yourself, Who are the real pirates and who are the fakers? 1,000 or so made the choice to drink, dance, even jolly well Roger. Rather than line up and be counted, be more rebel than a soldier. So drink to the Pirates of Penzance, best to join them and sink a glass down. Freebooters, free spirits, free thinkers are invariably drawn to our town. Drink to the town twinned with Tortuga, with its balance of mischief and good. It doesn't take a genius to know Penzance has more stars than Hollywood. And so the mystery goes on like the drip drip of Long John's saliva. Just who was it started that rumour? It was me, I wasn't there either. Thank you. And now I would like to introduce my fellow poet, all the way from Haymore, Colin Stringer.